So I get this post. I see this post in a local forum on Facebook, and it shows a picture that someone took of a banner being trailed by an airplane that said, "Whose wife will you bang next? Happy birthday, Chris." And I says to myself, "Self, this is an Ethan Lou story right here. Wait a second. So we start investigating. Yeah. You know, we're digging around.
Right.
We get confirmation witnesses everywhere. Now we're trying to get in touch with this one and that one to figure out where this came from, what's behind it. The investigation's all over the place. Let's go to the phones. The tip line at 203-775-9595.
Hey, I-95, what's going on?
Hey, so I'm calling about that the banner.
Yeah. What'd you find out?
Yeah, all right. You had the knucklehead call up already, being like, "Oh yeah, my name's Chris. I know your wife." Whatever.
Yeah.
My thing is, I'm thinking it's not like an accusation, like, "Oh, I know you messed around with my wife."
Yeah.
It's a college kid patting his buddy on the back, who's like having other people's wives. Like, whose wife will you bang next? Go, man, go.
Look at that. That's
a different twist.
That's very possible.
Yeah.
Look at that. Especially with the happy birthday, Chris. It might not be a sarcastic one. Might be
literally like a congratulations. Here's a handshake. Check out this banner I got.
So maybe we got to dig into WestCon.
That's where I'm thinking.
How do you dig into WestCon?
Look at that, because he's talking college
I
kids
know, but how?
giving an attaboy for sleeping with a bunch of people's wives, because college kids would do that.
It's a frat kid thing. Like, this was your initiation, and you landed 4 women at the bar somehow. They were punks.
Very interesting. I like your take, sir.
Thank you.
See, this is what we got to do. We got to profile. We have to profile the mind of the person who would purchase this banner. We have 2 options at this point. We have a college kid attaboy.
Yeah.
Or we have a scorned wife who is trying to just give it to what will soon be her ex-husband.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Later.
I-95, good morning.
Morning, guys. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Hey, Lou.
Yeah.
Don't discount the fact that it could have been out of Stormville or Candlelight in New Milford. Tiny little airports.
I will not discount that, but I also will not look into it.
We don't have enough. We don't have enough staff.
We don't have the resources. That's outside our jurisdiction.
There's another little airstrip over in, I don't even know where the hell it is, on top of some hill.
Again, I will not look into that.
There's little tiny airports all over the place.
All right.
I have a feeling this is how most investigations work.
I know.
Thanks, brother.
See you guys.
Later.
I-95, Ethan and Lou Investigative Services. Good morning.
Well, just food for thought.
Yeah.
What's to say that Chris is a guy? Chris could be a female's name.
Chris could be a female, and now the investigation gets sweatier and grimier and even more awesome.
Another twist.
There you go, boys.
Thank you, Marky.
Hi, Marky.
You got it.
So we're in the middle of this investigation about this banner that was flying over the Brookfield area that said, "Whose wife will you bang next? Happy birthday, Chris," right? And Ethan and I rarely follow through on these things to figure out real answers.
My head's ready to explode here.
We did this time. We called the Danbury airport and first talked to a lady. I won't mention who she is, but her initial comments were that they do not condone this. They would not allow it. It is not us. But she put us in contact with another gentleman and who's a little farther up the ladder.
Her supervisor.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he called you back, and what did he say to you?
He said that it did not come from Danbury Airport because it's not allowed, and that where they were flying the plane was out of Danbury Airport airspace. So
and he said that's a 6 mile.
That is correct. It's 6 miles out.
Okay.
He also said it might have come out of Westerly, Rhode Island, because they do a lot of banner ad stuff from that airport. And he also told me it's very, very expensive to do this.
So what that tells me is that eliminates the college frat boy, attaboy thing. That doesn't eliminate it, but it makes it
less likely.
Less likely.
Yeah.
And more likely that it's a scorned, soon-to-be ex-wife who's got some dough laying around.
Right. And this gentleman, he's been investigating it as well because he works for the airport.
Of course, he wants to
know. This is not
Danbury
good.
Airport's name run through the mud.
Right.
Which we accidentally did this morning. No, we didn't. We didn't say anything bad about Danbury Airport, right?
No,
we were just questioning. I was very formal on the phone.
You were.
I made a formal information request, which is protected under the Freedom of Information Act, which I can't say. My wife texted me in the middle of this whole thing.
Erica, by the way, is leading the investigation.
She said, "Did you tell Ethan about blah, blah, blah?"
Yeah.
And I said, "No, I'm in the middle of a friggin' investigation, lady. Back off."
That's right. We're doing the morning show.
Back it off.
We've started our new business, Ethan and Lou Investigative Services.
Here's the next thing I need to do because I have to do a blog about this. I'm going to do it tomorrow because I have my resources in place tomorrow.
Resources?
I need to get in touch with the lady who took the original photo.
Okay.
On Facebook and posted it on Facebook because I need permission to use her photo. If you know who that lady is, let her know I'm looking for her. Have her reach out to me in the many, many ways you can reach out to me.
This right now is bordering on settle the F down. You hear what I'm saying?
I'm having so much fun, bro. We've launched investigations in the past that have gone nowhere.
That's right.
We got some answers
for
you.
You know why? Because we're growing up.
We know it didn't come out of Danbury.
Right.
We know they don't allow it.
What about Oxford? Oxford's got an airport.
Outside their airspace. Yeah, a lot of possibilities here.
All right.